Hey guys, welcome to San Francisco. So, I made it. I'm finally here. Well, I guess I've been here for about a week. Actually, it's a week from today. It's been great. It's so nice outside. It's like 60 degrees and sunny. Welcome to California. It's fantastic. It's been kind of a trial, I suppose, to get all of our stuff here into the city. If you saw in my last video, we packed it up into those big crates and sent it off. And it was supposed to arrive on Friday, last Friday. And then we were going to have the whole weekend to pack, or to unpack, get our stuff settled, and then Morgan was going to go to work. Because her first day was Monday, or yesterday. So we call up Friday, and we're like, hey, can we get our stuff, please? And they're like, oh, it's actually not going to get here till Saturday, and we don't do weekend deliveries, so you're going to get it Monday. So we didn't have our stuff for over a week, basically from Friday all the way through to the next Monday. And God, you never realize how dependent you are on your stuff, just simple things like my computer, or like clothes, or having multiple pairs of shoes, or having a bed, like we've been sleeping on an air mattress for a week, and my neck is killing me. It's terrible. But I got my bed now. I got it last night. So we got all our stuff yesterday. It was Morgan's first day of work, so it was a little crazy. But she got off work early and was able to come and help unpack. And we had a couple people from YouTube actually come and help. Ashley, or High School Bath, was here, and Kaylin. I'm not sure if she still does videos, but I met her through YouTube. They both live kind of in the area, and so they came over and they helped us pack, or unpack, and that was pretty cool. So it was really nice to see them, and it was really nice to finally get our stuff. So you can kind of see behind me. This is our kitchen. I'm not actually in our kitchen. I'm in the office, which is next to the kitchen. So new background for my videos. Yay. And whenever Morgan's making her lovely dishes or something, we'll be able to see her in action. But look over here. And you can see that whole room right there is full of stuff. And then there's a whole other room. That's the living room. But our bedroom is also just jam-packed with stuff at the moment. And I'm going to be so glad when all this is done. And I can just like sit back and relax and have a normal life with normal things in my house instead of boxes. It'll be amazing. The other cool thing is our apartment. We have the most amazing apartment. We're right in downtown San Francisco. And we have this 6th floor apartment. So I'm going from, if you remember in my last place, I had a ground floor apartment. And now we're up on the 6th floor, so we're the top floor of this building. And we have these huge windows. Like my last apartment had 8-foot ceilings, and I could touch it flat-footed and flat-palmed. And so like we had a ceiling fan. And anytime you're getting dressed, you gotta watch out, because if that's on and you go like this, pow, you get hit. Not so here. Here we have very tall ceilings, which is great because I'm a fairly tall girl. The other cool thing is that we actually get light in this house. Like in our last place, all of our plants, all of our orchids and stuff died because they weren't getting enough light. But here we have these huge windows. So you can see the reason that we put the office here is because there's a window behind the computer. And so I'm looking at the computer and I'm making a video, but behind it is this beautiful, there's the sky and there's apartment buildings and stuff like that. So let me see if I can get that around. But, so there's my view. Isn't that nice? I can see the sky, and we're right in downtown, so we're right next to all the clothes and all these restaurants, and it's just a great place. And so I'm really glad we're here. I really miss all my friends. That's been really hard, is like, I don't really know anybody. I don't really know anybody here. You know, like, I know Kaylin, I know Ashley, but, like, you know, I had friends in New York where I could just, like, call after work and go and hang out and say, hey, what you doing? Let's go get a beer or something like that. And I can't really do that here yet. You know, I don't have that group of friends that, like, live right by me and stuff like that, so that's been really hard. But luckily I have Morgan, who I love, and we've been hanging out a lot. Oh, and I had this weird guy. God, I was just going to get cat litter like 2 minutes ago. This is the longest video, but I'm feeling very talkative today because I've had a huge cup of coffee. So just bear with me. But there was this guy as I'm walking back, and I'm carrying this huge thing of cat litter. And this guy's like, hey. I'm like, hi. He's like, you've got really nice shoes. And I'm like, I know, look. Are they pretty? There, you can't really see them, but they're, I don't know, just red flats. But I like them. And so I was like, oh, that's nice, you know. And that was my first mistake, is I started talking with him. And then he asked the time, and apparently what that means is, do I have permission to talk to you? And so I'm a fairly nice person. So I gave him the time. It was just afternoon. And, you know, that was just as I got to my house. And so I go up the stairs, and I'm unlocking the door. And he walks back and starts talking to me. And is like, hey, I've just been, you know, out of the country for like 4 years, and I just got back, and I haven't been with a woman, and you know, I just think, like, right now, like, you're just so hot to me, like, yeah, wow, can I have your number? I was like, okay, because he was kind of cute, but also a little bit sketchy, so I didn't give him my real number, I gave him a fake number, but, then he was, like, sitting there talking to me, and I'm really bad at this, I'm really bad at being like, I have to go. Especially because in New York, you don't get that. Like, people just don't look at you in New York. People, they have this box right here, and if you're not in this box, you don't exist. Apparently in San Francisco, there's no box. People just, like, you'll be walking by the street, and people will be like, hey, what's going on? I don't know you. Don't talk to me. It's crazy. It's a whole new world. So I'm still getting used to that, and I'm still getting used to, like, I don't know. It's a different feel. So I had to dodge that bullet, but God, he was like trying to come up to my apartment, and I'm like, I have boxes up there. I really have to go. And he's like, well, you know, maybe like later this week we can hang out. And I was like, I really have to go. Stop it. Stop talking to me. And I'm gonna close the door behind me and make sure it's actually closed, because I don't want you to come in here and rape me or something. And maybe it's that I'm just paranoid about that kind of thing because I work in sexual assault prevention. But, yeah, totally paranoid about being raped. So, that or being murdered for being trans. Like, if someone did try and totally take advantage of me and then got a little surprise, like, yeah, that's called, what? It's like, I forget that, but there's a whole defense for it in the legal term where, like, they're so shocked by the penis that they murder somebody, and then they use that as the defense, and it's actually worked a couple times, which is fucked up. But I'm so off topic, and this has gone on for way too long, and if you've watched it, then you win. You win the prize. I don't know what the prize is yet, but I will let you know. I will let you know as soon as I figure it out. Anyway, thank you for listening, and for all the wishes of good luck and stuff. We got here safely. If you're in the San Francisco area and want to hang out sometime, or like get a coffee or a beer or something like that, you should totally write me a message on here, or at Grishno, or info@grishno.com, and say hi. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, and there will be more updates with my pretty